What's up guys, it's your boy DankLord, and I just want to come here and quickly give an explanation of how rune sockets work in this game. They work differently for weapons and armor, and this is something I did not know and I found out the hard way. Because I've got this over here, 24 to lightning resistance. Who the hell am I fighting? Thor! So you can pick up items that have sockets already inside them. They'll most commonly be like common items, but they'll have sockets, and as you can see here, this chest piece has 2 sockets inside them, and you can also add the sockets yourselves. Now what we use, okay, if we go to the salvage bench here, with those items that you find while exploring, you pick them up, okay, because you can salvage these. As you can see, this has a rune socket, so we can salvage it for an artificer's shard, and 10 of them become an artificer's orb. So let's salvage that as well. And because it had 1 each, it only gives you 1 each. If I salvage something that had 2, it would have 2. Now if I go to my stash here, as you can see, I have 5 here, and when it becomes 10, it becomes one of these, an artificer's orb, which you can use to put a rune socket into an armor piece or a weapon piece. So I'm going to go ahead and put one in this. There we go. So I just put a socket inside here. Let me grab that, put in my crafting there, and now this is where I made my mistake, okay? I initially thought the martial weapon and armor were both stats that got handed to you, when in fact it's only the type of equipment that has a socket in that it will work on. So as I put my helmet here, I won't get 20% increased physical damage. I would get 20% increased armor, evasion, and energy shield. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up and then put it on here, and you can't remove it once you put it in. So there we go, I got that in, and if I go back there, you'll now see it says 20% increased armor, evasion, and energy shield. So that's great. That's where I got this wrong. I got 24% to lightning resistance because I thought if I put those on, I would get 1 to 20 lightning damage. Yeah, that's my mistake. I'm probably the only guy that has made the mistake in this game doing that. So in my weapon here, as you can see, I have 2 slots there. I put 1 for lightning damage and 1 for increased physical damage, because lightning damage scales off physical damage, and this had a lot of physical damage in it already, so that's why I went ahead and did that. Another note is weapons can have 2 rune sockets inside them. So can the chest piece. It will have 2 rune sockets inside them. The helmet, the gloves, and the boots can only have 1. And the rings and the belts, you can't have any rune sockets. So I was like really bummed out when I first put 2 of these inside here. Like, it has 24% lightning resistance now, and I can't remove those rune sockets. I don't know if they'll add it in a update or something. I don't know why they would. But it's not even a great piece, I'll be honest, but you know, I was low level back then, and yeah, you know, you get a lot better armor anyway, so don't stress about it too much if you accidentally do something like that. And obviously only equip runes that is effective to your class. Like, I'm using lightning damage, right? So I'll be using the storm rune. If you're using like cold, then you'd probably use the glacial rune, which adds 6 to 10 cold damage. Anyway, that's it for this one. I don't know if anyone found that useful, but I made the mistake of thinking martial weapons and armor both had the same effect, and I don't know why I thought that, but you know, it is what it is, yo. Anyway, catch you guys next one. Peace.